Hello, Garrett from TeamEccentrik here with a little quick video of Karakuris. I've been online watching some YouTube videos of Karakuris and I've been really disagreeing with a lot of the builds I've been seeing. So I just thought I'd make my own because I've seen a lot of builds without max C and it's just like some of the advice they're giving. I mean, it's good for a replacement of max C, but I just don't think this deck is nearly consistent without max C because it just makes your deck run a little smoother so you don't have to run those unnecessary back rows like bottomless and deep prison. Like, they're just unnecessary in this deck. I mean, most likely you're going to have fat dudes on the field, you know, like just monsters on the field. Like, you don't need to protect them that much. Triple Kamachi, the heart and soul of the deck. It's what makes you synchro so damn much because you can normal summon every time you have one on the field. I'll run 3 merchants. I know I was just ranting about people and having a proxy. I can't find it in my rare bin. I'll get one. In the next video I'll show you guys another one. I don't care. But basically you run this card because you normal search, go into beast, or sometimes when I have a duality in hand and I have an Inishi and I don't want to go into beast yet, like it's like second turn and I just want to kind of bait the warning, I'll normal that and hopefully if they don't warning it, you just search it to replace it and then you go duality because you just thin your deck a card and hope for the heavy storm in the duality. So that's a lot of what I'm doing when I run this deck. Just thinning it and then hoping the duality gets my key cards off. Watchdog and strategist, one of each, because he's the only way to get Barkion out, and he's good even if you're not aiming to get Barkion out. He's just good in general. He's a 4-star tuner. 10x neutron, make the 8. It's just busted. And he doesn't die by battle when he's in attack mode. So, and this guy makes you draw. He's good. Ooh, excuse the phone. Alrighty. So I run one of each of those. 2 Embers Blades. Oh, sorry, I mean Soldier. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like Embers Blade. I think they're a good floater. I usually go into them if I'm assuming that, like, for example, if I have a beast on the field and I know that you can't dark hole me, I'm just gonna bring him out because he's not gonna get dark hold, and the only way they're gonna do it is like running it over by battle, and it's not really smart for them. Like, I don't know. It's just good. It's a floater. Triple quick. The guy in the video said not to run triple these because most of the time you're not going to have Karakuris in the graveyard right away. That's obvious. But second, third turn, I'm going to have my whole deck in the graveyard, which is why I'm considering running the Pot of Avarice, because I hate getting all my tuners in the grave and not, like, enjoying Eccentrik neutrons and not having targets. It's just really frustrating. So, I mean, it rarely happens, but the Pot of Avarice would still be a nice add into the deck. So the triple quicks, I mean, why not? You're running the Pot of Avarice, or not the Pot of Avarice, sorry, what am I saying? The Limiter Removal and the Book of Moon. Why not run it? Gores, blah, 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 blah. If you're not running it, I don't know what's wrong with you this format. Triple Cyber Dragon. Guy said not to run 3 because it's clogging his hand when he did it, and I disagree. I mean, this card is so devastating when you special it and contact with Zen mains and they don't have an out to it, and they're just like, well, God. It's like, you don't even need Compulse. I'm usually if I lose game 1, I'm taking Cyber Dragons out because I'm going to be going first, and I don't like using these cards when I'm going first. I just don't, because like then they can get clogged in your hand. Like, I'll maybe leave 1 in, but they do get clogged in your hand if you're going first, because most likely you're going to keep your field presence up the whole time, so you're not going to get the chance to special. Sorry, I'm really sick. Key card of the deck. This card makes it so you don't have to run those stupid back rows like Deep Prison and Bottomless. I mean, they're not stupid, but like they're not necessary in this deck. Like, this card will stop your opponent from going off so you can live, because if you don't have your OTK right away, which is mostly what the deck does, is just it gains so much advantage, and then when you finally get the OTK, you just push, but you got to find the right time to push and do all your damage. Basically, these cards are making it so your opponent can't. They're cards that sit in your hand, so when your opponent is going to explode, either your opponent explodes and gives you so many pluses that you have an out to their play, or they completely stop and they can't do anything. So like they stop and just end their turn. Like, it's like a threatening roar from the hand. That's why it's just ridiculous. Like, you don't need back rows to protect yourself. You got maxis. And then I run the Eccentrik neutrons. I run triple. Guy said to run 2 because it was too much. I think 3 is perfect. I think it's so nice normaling this and searching the niche if you have the watchdog in hand, or searching the watchdog if you have the niche in hand, or the Kamachi, whatever you want to call it. So I just think triple Eccentrik neutron's a good choice this format. And it can't be Veilered. You can Veiler it, but it's still going to search. Heavy Storm, Limiter, why not? You're going for the OTK. You summon 2 synchros and attack, you got game if they don't have an out. So you poke in right away, damage step, direct attack, they don't drop the gores, like, it's whatever. Double duality, I don't like triple. Game 2 maybe, if I like win, or better yet if I lose, sorry about that. If I lose, I'll maybe put the triple duality in so I can take the Cyber Dragons out and go first, and then hopefully draw into my combo early. Dark Hole, triple MST. I gotta get rid of the back row. It's controlling your back rows so I can push in for my big plays, which is also why you run the staple Heavy Storm. Yeah. Monster Born staple. It can just keeps dragging your chain out for your OTK. Book of Moon for the quick. It's busted. Mind Control, busted. If you're not running that card, I don't know what you're doing in this format. That pretty much sums it up for the spell lineup. You run a high monster count, as you can see. Judgment and Warnings, the Solemn Brigade, staples in any deck. Except for a deck that you're paying a lot of life points, I guess. Torrential, Mirror Force, and Trap Dust Shoot. Also another 3 staples, because Max C is just sitting in your hand. Your hand's accumulating cards. Bam, Trap Dust Shoot. I'm going to hit that Max C so I can go off and not let you draw your whole hand, or your whole deck. So, I mean, overall, it's just all the cards kind of, you know, flow together and make the deck more consistent. But that's pretty much the deck. And I've been testing it for a little bit. Like, literally, I built this deck 2 days ago, and I'm really enjoying it already. Like, I've been playing it for 2 days, and I think this is my first build ever, and I've been testing it like that. So, and I really like it. I mean, it's pretty similar to a lot of the other ones, but there are some different things, and I don't know, I just really enjoy this deck overall. I think it has a lot of potential. But pretty much sums up my video. This is TeamEccentrik out, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me some feedback of what you think, and we'll be making a new video by Wednesday for you guys. Okay, keep tuned.